two. 1, 2. A 1, 2. It's the Casey MacGill Cocktail Hour. Coming to you live from the fabled Ridgewood Room, high atop the hills of Tacoma. The Casey MacGill Cocktail Hour, a collection of music, news, and personality. Enjoy our special musical guests, fabulous dancers, celebrity bartenders, and our quiz Tacoma Squares with incredible prizes. So sit back, relax, mix up a little libation, and join us for a cocktail, culture, and camaraderie. Hi, everybody. It's Casey MacGill, and welcome once again to our New Year's edition, our special New Year's Cocktail Hour show. Thanks, everybody out there for stopping by, and we're very excited today. We've got a couple of great musical guests, Jack and the Vox, Victoria Vox, and Jack Mayer. And also we have with us one of the most fabulous mixologists that has graced the stage here at the Cocktail Hour, Mr. Jesse Noonan, who's going to mix up a magical libation for us in a little while. So relax, have a sip on that drink, and I'd love to introduce our colleagues to you right now who are on the screen. I think we're going to switch our there we go, boom. And let's start down on the bottom. We have my niece Erica, who's joining us from Madison, Wisconsin. Hi, Erica. Erica,
hi, everybody.
Hi.
And from Morro Bay, our good friend Mr. Abe Pearlstein. Hi, Abe.
Hello.
Welcome.
Actually, Los Osos.
Los Otos.
Los Osos, the Bears.
Los Osos, the Bears.
Right.
Okay. And so is Los Osos right next to Morro Bay?
Los Osos is right next to Morro Bay.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to get clear on where you were located. And that's in a very beautiful neighborhood in the center of California. It's west of San Luis Obispo. And it's beautiful out there. Abe has been taking lots of great photographs. And every so often I get to enjoy some pictures that he'll post on Facebook.
Thank you.
So moving upward in our stack of images here, we've got our good friend, Mr. Walter Harley, coming to you from his home in Seattle. Hi, Walter.
Lovely to be here, as always.
Again. And in the middle, we've got Patty Sage. Hi, Patty.
Hey, how are you? Yeah,
Patty,
I'm the luckiest girl in town tonight. Get
wow,
my own
in
concert
Springfield.
with Casey. It's great. And Jack and the Vox. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yes, we have a built-in fan club for Victoria and Jack.
So true.
And moving up to the top, our mixologist, Mr. Jesse Noonan from Seattle. Hi, Jesse.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year.
Thank you so much for joining us on short notice. I
always
called
a
it
pleasure.
last night, by the way.
So it'll be whatever's in your closet, huh?
Yeah.
Is what we're mixing?
You know, if you want to compare this show like oil paintings and watercolors, this would definitely be a watercolor. or a pencil sketch. It came together rather quickly. And up in the top frame on the far, it's on my far right anyway. Our good friend Vicki Johnson is coming to us from Halfway, Oregon.
Yay. Ooh.
And at some point, maybe she can explain where that is. It's actually, I don't know, where is halfway from, Vicki?
Halfway to paradise.
Ah, okay. But it's funny because halfway is at the end of the road. You know,
Yeah,
you have to
it
drive.
is. It actually was picked out because they couldn't figure out where to put the post office. Everybody was arguing, and so they picked a place halfway between the two towns that were existing at the time as one of the theories.
Ah, okay. Thank you. And last and certainly not least, our musical guests, our special musical guest. It's Jack Mayer and Victoria Vox. Hi, kids.
Hello.
Hi.
Coming to you from their fabulous music room in Costa Mesa, California. All right. There they are.
We're really happy to be here. Thank you for having us, Casey.
Hey, well, we're really happy that you are here. And Jessica and I had a wonderful time enjoying your New Year's Eve show last night.
Yes.
It was absolutely great. We're thrilled watching Victoria drop the ball for the New Year's. It was huge.
Where is that ball?
It's an all.
Oh, all right. Well, we can drop it again for you if you'd like.
It was
I'm really good at dropping the ball.
maybe next set, we can have you do that.
Cool.
But it looked like a beach ball for the Hulk or something like that. It was incredible.
It's actually an exercise ball.
An exercise ball.
She dropped
Okay.
that ball all year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get busy.
ooh.
Get busy. So, well, I think we're ready to start off with a musical offering from our fabulous guests. And what have you got planned for the first tune?
Well, this first song is actually one that you and I wrote together, Casey.
Oh my goodness!
So this is Daytime Moon.
And Casey,
How apropos!
we were watching your show the other day where you did all moon songs, and Tori was on, and you said, "Oh, we should write a moon song together." And I said, "Didn't you write Daytime Moon with Casey?" So
Thanks
there
for
you
bringing
go.
up that terrible faux pas.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for me to humiliate myself, and there you go. Anyway, let's hear it.
So yeah, here we go. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Here comes the sun. A new day is dawning, and I am here longing for you under the daytime moon. Fond memories fill every daydream, intoxicating my view under the daytime moon. Dreamy eyes, sleepy skies, memories of our rendezvous. Through the night, holding tight, but daylight came too soon. Walking the town, full of sensations, and my fascinations in bloom under the daytime Dreamy eyes, sleepy sighs, remnants of our rendezvous. Through the night, holding tight, but daylight came too soon. Walking the town, full of sensation, and my fascinations in bloom under the daytime moon. Under the daytime moon.
Awesome, guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
Author. That was great. That was great.
Thank you.
I don't play that one a ton, but I always get a little nervous when I play it. Now, especially in front of Casey.
Yeah. The recording on the record is pretty cool too. It's very.
It's like a music box.
It's kind of very Wizard of Oz esque.
There's like Snow White, oh, like these vocals in the background.
It's got that old '30s, choir of women in the background. So.
Yeah.
Yep. That old '30s choir of women.
You're not that old. Come on.
I know just what you mean.
They're in their older 30s. Let's just put it that way.
No, it's of no consequence to me. Anyway, well, that was fantastic. And just like I said before, when you guys do one song, we definitely want to hear another one. So
cool.
Please give us another one.
So another one we're going to do, this is called Two Bridges. And Casey, you played cornet on the album on this track in the studio in Seattle.
Casey, this is your life.
Wow.
This is all about you today. So yeah, we loved the horn part that you played on the record, and yeah, it was really cool. So here's Two Bridges, and it's just a song about making the right choices. And that's
Two bridges.
Yeah, and we are getting a little bit of an echo somewhere, but here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Did you say bridges? Two bridges.
Yeah.
Love that.
That was fantastic.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Very nice.
you.
Really
We
good.
didn't need me to play the horn on the record. You could have just done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A jazz DJ friend of mine once said, I think it was after listening to Bobby McFerrin's version of Round Midnight, it's one thing to sound like to do a horn solo with your mouth. It's another thing to do a good horn solo with your mouth.
True.
And it's another thing to look beautiful while you're doing a horn solo with your mouth.
Well, now you know why I married her. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I did have to make the conscious decision when I decided that that's what I was going to do and I was going to work on it because it didn't sound like that in the beginning. And I had to think like, how do I look when I do this? And I just had to be like, it doesn't matter, just do it.
Yeah. Well, it sounded great. And
Thanks.
yeah,
It's never the real thing, but it's.
You look at least as good as Bobby McFerrin and much better than my jazz DJ friend.
There you go.
Yeah, well, we're going to, for all of you out there in virtual land, we're going to hear a couple of more great songs from Victoria and Jack a little bit later in the program. And at this point, I feel it's incumbent upon me to play a tune myself. As much as I enjoy the idea of just being the master of ceremonies, but I'm going to do a song I wrote many decades ago. It's called
You're Gone.
Gone, cat, gone.
It's called the Sounds of Silence.
Our host has disappeared. It's all us.
So apparently we really want a third song by Jack and the Box.
Where's Casey? Where'd he go? Where's Casey? Ain't nobody know. Hey.
Second verse to that.
Where's Casey? Lying in a ditch somewhere. Where's Casey? Lying in a ditch somewhere. Hey.
Oh, that's funny.
So what happens when the host leaves?
Well, let's talk amongst ourselves.
All right.
That's the way the mouse will play,
Yeah. Well, I have been enjoying Casey's daily show, by the way, and he said the other day he's chewing through material. And when you do a live show every day, it's true. You figure out, I know a lot of songs, but I need to know a lot more. So we really been enjoying watching you guys play every day. So thank you for that, Casey. Who's back?
He's back.
Yeah. I guess you guys were still there the whole time I was gone.
Yeah.
We talked about you.
Behind your back.
All the secrets are out.
I was starting an introduction to this tune, and it's called Love Letter. I wrote it in the late 70s, and it's written for the comedian Gilda Radner. And I was inspired to write this tune. I don't know, let's see if I can do this before I disappear again. But I was inspired to write this tune from an article in TV Guide. And for the younger people out there, you may not have ever heard about TV Guide, but it was a ubiquitous presence next to every television set in the United States. And so there was an article on Gilda, and I just kind of thought, wow, there was something she said, like, when I'm at the circus, I always want to be at home, and when I'm home, I always want to be at the circus. And I thought, that sounds like there's a song there. And I went over to the piano and I started playing, and these two chords came out. And I thought, maybe we can do something with this. Funny little lady, grown up little clown, I sure like the way you wear your sweater. I hope that I'm there when love comes around, 'cause darling, I know love is much better. funny little brown eyes, 1 foot out the door. There's something there I wish you'd show me. I know you love someone not there anymore, but baby, you don't have to be lonely. They took you to the circus, bought your toy balloon. You lost it and it broke your heart. But like the best of clowns in any tragedy, you were only playing your part. Funny little lady, wistful little smile, I sure hope that you read this letter, 'cause there's laughter through the tears and love behind the fears. And darling, I know love's much better. Took you to the circus and bought your toy balloon. You lost it and it broke your heart. But like the best of clowns in any tragedy, you were only playing your part. Funny little lady, wistful little smile, I sure hope that you read this letter, 'cause there's laughter through the tears and love behind the fears. And darling, I know love's much better. So
really nice.
I made a recording of that back at the time, and I sent a cassette copy to Gilda Radner. I think it might have been care of Saturday Night Live or something like that. And you know, a lot of time passed and I never heard anything. And then one day in the mail, a postcard arrived, and it was a postcard of Gilda Radner in a tutu, you know, with a magic wand with a little star, and I think she was riding on a plastic goose or something like that. And on the back of it, it said "Love Gilda," and so it actually did get to her. So
wow,
Nice.
anyway,
Nice.
but
What a dream.
I really enjoyed writing that tune, and it's funny. It's over 40 years old now, and it's actually more fun to play now that I've had a little more seasoning than when I first started out.
Than when you were 10.
oh, that was good.
Yeah, I can do math.
Well, actually, now that I've played one of my tunes, it's time we all had a drink. So I would like to turn the proceedings over to our celebrity bartender, the fabulous Mr. Jesse Noonan, who is joining us from his lovely home in North Seattle.
Well, hello, Casey. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. It's great to be with you all. You know, usually when you're mixing a cocktail, you're using exact measurements. This cocktail actually is very much of a party cocktail because it's so easy to make and so many people can enjoy it at the same time. And so what I'm going to be making for you is called a Horatio. This is a bottle that is specific for the purpose of making a Horatio. What is a Horatio? Well, it is this much worth of aquavit, this much of Cointreau or something similar, a citrus liqueur, and this much of the fabulous and iconic and inimitable Fernet Branca. So all I'm going to do is take a funnel here, and I've already poured some of it in because I didn't want to have you wait so long to watch this bottle in here. So we have this aquavit, and this aquavit is from my favorite distillery, Washington State Distillery, which is Scratch Distillery. For those of you who haven't been to Scratch, they are in Edmonds, and they are doing some amazing things. Black pepper vodka, Hatch chili vodka, barrel-aged gin. And in my humble opinion, the state spirit of Washington is the barrel-aged gin, because the gins are so distinctive in the state. I would be making a barrel-aged gin cocktail, but we went through it all over the weekend. And then so I'm going to add what would either be Cointreau, or this is a fabulous citrus liqueur. And then finally, topping it off, for those of you who are not familiar with Fernet Branca, this is what you have at 11 o'clock at night when you're with a bunch of friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and it resets the clock. You feel like you're in the 8th inning. You have a shot of this, and all of a sudden you're in the 1st inning again. So this gives you a little bit of a pick-me-up here, and so I'm just going to put that here, and then I'm going to shake this up a little bit here. So I'm going to shake this up, right? And so you can see that nice amber color that the Fernet Branca has given. And then all you do is put some ice in a glass, and then pour a cocktail, distinctive aquavit Cointreau-like Fernet Branca cocktail for all your. Trust me, this will pick you up. This is not a downer. It gives you energy.
So good.
Can you make one of those for me right now?
Yeah.
This aquavit is infused with cardamom and orange peel. It just has such a distinctive flavor, and I highly recommend it. Now for dinner, what do you have to do? Well, some people drink cocktails with dinner. I often drink red wine, and so for those of you who were not on my last appearance on the Cocktail Hour, I was promoting this wine, which is from Rasa Vineyards. It's a red blend. It's a $40 wine that you can get for $16, but it doesn't have a label on it. And so what you can do with that is what I did is it's the Chateau.
That's lovely.
Blend.
Wow.
Our wine.
Fantastic.
And, what a fabulous occasion. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to have the Chateau MacGill dance until
Nice.
Victoria, you're right. It's all about me.
Oh, that's funny.
Make sure you aerate. If you do get one of these, make sure you aerate it for 2 hours. It's a young wine, and it does take quite a while to open up. So 2 hours of aeration is recommended.
Jesse, I salute you.
Well, it's always a pleasure, Casey. It's an honor to be asked to do this. Celebrity, once again, is a strong word. Enthusiast, I am enthusiastic about it. But a celebrity, oh boy, I'm an amateur, but an enthusiastic one. So wonderful to be with you all. Happy New Year, and cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Jesse, on this show, we have what we call a meritocracy, and you're right on top, my friend.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
I do my best, and I see
Yeah.
what happens. And you have a very high bar, Casey. So I spent all day thinking
Yeah.
about this. Of course.
Well, you have a lot to do with the high bar, my friend, so to speak. Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. And now that we've had a lovely libation, I would like to move on to our show within a show. It's time for us to play Tacoma Squares. Tacoma Squares. And I want to tell you we have some fabulous prizes. In fact, we have prizes that we've never had before on this show tonight. I've dug into my archives and found some duplicate copies of my Fortune magazine collection. And I collect Fortune magazines from 1930 to 1940.
Wow.
And so in the process of that, I've upgraded a few issues, and these are still pretty nice looking. And this one here is from 1933.
Wow.
If you can see it.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
and it's on heavy paper. This thing weighs a ton, but fortunately they have something called media mail. And in case you were wondering what kind of cigarette to smoke with those great drinks that Jesse's making, we have a recommendation here. And we've also got an issue from January of 1938 with a New Year's Eve illustration on the cover.
Wow.
Nice.
That's kind of fun. And then we have one from July of 1936, and this would be a 4th of July issue.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So these are our prizes that are available to
Excellent.
the winners of our. And I'm actually I feel very humble now after offering that prize. But we also have some of my CDs, and you also could choose one of these. And then the piece de resistance, I have these incredible vintage band T-shirts from starting in the late 1980s with the Planet Lounge Orchestra,
Well, that is actually cool.
and moving into the early 1990s with, let's see, I have a Zinc Campbell here with this is a band that barely lasted 1 year.
Cowboy.
Oh,
And I think the best thing about that band was the t-shirt.
I need that one.
Yeah. And
Now, Casey,
then-
are these bands that you participated in?
these are bands that I was in Spokane, Washington
Excellent. Zen
during
Cowboy.
my long exile from the music business. And then here's one. This is a blues band that I was in for a couple of years. And that was a band in which I sustained some hearing damage from being set up next to the bass player. And however, I like the script of the
Oh, yeah.
of the DeSoto. That is actually from a hubcap of a 1941 DeSoto.
Wow.
And we copied that, and then they made the silkscreen of it.
You should have been a doo-wop group with
Yeah,
the DeSotos.
It still could be,
You sure it was the bass player, huh?
Yeah, by the way,
I feel like it might be the drummer, because I don't want to get Jen in trouble here.
By the way, I just noticed that we have on this screen, we have the little script with the receptacle of gratitude for PayPal and Venmo. And this one up there right now is for me. But when Jack and Victoria were performing, there was also, there it is. That was, my director is right on top of it. Jessica, excellent job there. That is for Victoria and Jack, and we recommend strongly that you contribute very generously, because we want to get them back on the show, but we don't want them to feel like this is something that's not being rewarded, and they definitely deserve your support. So
bribery will get you everywhere.
There, now, you see, that's how it works. We've,
thank you.
We're taking economically right now. We're taking the bull by the tail and facing the situation. So,
classic Buck Owens tune there.
Actually, I stole that comment from W.C. Fields, but anyway, we're going to play our game right now, our Tacoma Squares game, and we've got some questions. There's a New Year's Eve song called "What Are You Doing New Year's Eve?" I don't know. Are you all familiar with that tune?
Oh yeah.
For the audience at large, that they can answer the question.
Oh yes, and our virtual audience, we encourage you to answer the question on the comments, and whoever answers the question first, whether it's one of our on-air guests or somebody who is posting the answer on the comments, that would be the person who would win, and then you can select a prize. So
We couldn't read their comment and get it right. Just kidding.
That's a good idea.
We may have to fine-tune this contest. I'm not sure.
Don't look at the comments.
Well, you people are nothing but trouble. So are we ready? Okay, well, we're going to have our first question pop up here. Who wrote "What Are You Doing New Year's Eve"? A, Hoagie Carmichael. Oh, it was Hoggy Carmichael. That's supposed to be Hoagy. Hoggy Carmichael used to work in the grocery store. Anyway, he's incarcerated right now. But anyway, okay. B, Johnny Mercer. C, Frank Lesser. Or D, Lieber and Stoller. Let's see.
Amy says A.
Patty Sage.
C.
It's correct. Patty wins.
Yes.
All right, Patty. Frank Lesser.
Oh, Randall said Frank.
Frank Lesser wrote the musical Guys and Dolls, and what else did he write? He wrote On a Slow Boat to China. He wrote a lot of great things.
Wow.
So
I think we could give 2 prizes away.
We could give
online person.
Good.
Oh, where's our
I like the way your producer thinks.
Do we have?
Patty said Frank Lesser, and then there's another person.
Randall said Frank.
Randall Taylor Craven.
Oh, okay, great. Well, then we have 2 winners, so we can ask Randall what gift he would like, or what prize he would like, and let's go on to our second question now. I think this is another one. Yeah. Which R&B group made "What Are You Doing New Year's Eve" a hit? A, the Drifters. B, the Clovers. C, Sonny Till and the Orioles. Or D, Lieber and Stoller.
That's A.
So do we have
A?
That answer is
the
not
Drifters, I think.
Okay. I'm still waiting.
Oh, do we have to type it in?
I put it in the private chat.
No, I see it. That's not correct.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I keep trying?
Come on, guys.
Okay. Oh, do we have?
Is one of those right?
Cheaters. Now they go B, C, D.
C is correct.
Oh my goodness.
C.
Hysterical.
Excellent. All right, we have a winner. C, Sonny Till and the Orioles.
Okay.
And then after they recorded, I think maybe Elvis covered that song also. Anyway, so that's that is the answer to that question. Hey, Hun, can you get the comments back up there? I think I just saw comment from Dan Barrett there. Hi, Dan. A musical friend of mine said hello. There he is.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's. All right, Dan. Thank you for stopping by. And I just posted a New Year's Eve picture of a group that Dan and I played in back in 1982 in Hollywood, and it was an incredible band. Anyway,
what was it?
What? Pardon?
What was it?
Well, we had a group called Mood Indigo, and it was a kind of an ad hoc orchestra that we got together for this New Year's Eve gig.
Huh.
And it was our Mood Indigo trio, plus we had 4 horns, and we had a fantastic violin player named Sid Page, who worked with Dan Hicks and his Hot Licks.
Wow.
And we had John Jorgensen on a second guitar, and John has gone on to lead his own quartet. He does gypsy jazz, and he also plays with Elton John, and he also played in a country rock band called the Desert Rose Band.
Oh,
which
Chris Tillman.
Fantastic group. So it was, and then David Frischberg was on piano.
Wow.
And Dave Frischberg is a great songwriter. He wrote "Peel Me a Grape," which Diana Krall has covered. And Dave's a fantastic jazz pianist, and he's appeared on Terry Gross several times with Rebecca Kilgore, a great singer from Portland, Oregon. So it was a heck of a band. And Dan was playing trombone in the band, and Dan has toured all over the world and done lots of recording, and is one of the premier trombone players. He also plays excellent trumpet as well. So, and he's on my my CD here. He's playing trumpet on this CD. So, so that's
a great CD.
That's that little rabbit hole we diverged there. Let's see. Let's do another question. We got a couple more questions.
We do. We have several more questions.
Several more. Okay. How many years was Casey in college? A, 1 year. B, 8 years. C, 5 years. D, 4 years. Take a guess.
I think 5 is good. Oops.
The answer is B, 8 years.
Oh man.
And I never graduated. I went to college part-time for 8 years, and I never graduated. I went to junior college, and then in Pasadena City College, and then LA State for a few years. And I'm about 10 units shy of a music degree. And, you know, I think I ended up dropping more classes than I ever took. You know, but
you know what? Don't
ought to give you an honorary baccalaureate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I wouldn't recommend a music degree, Casey. You're not going to make any money.
There you go. Yeah, I found that out. Actually, I didn't need to go to college to not make any money. So there you are. Okay. Well, let's do another question. 2 more questions. And, oh, this is a good one. Which famous 60s rock band came from Tacoma, Washington? A, the Ventures, B, the Kingsmen, C, Paul Revere and the Raiders, or D, the Turtles? Jack in the box has the correct answer, the Ventures.
Oh,
wow.
I just found that out. I go to Wikipedia and I look up information on Tacoma, because we always try to do a Tacoma question on the show. So the Ventures were actually.
I think you were looking at a previous answer for a previous question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, funny. Yeah, they guess all of them. Fast as they can.
Wow.
ABCD.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Well, you can be the designated winner. I kind of blew that one.
Okay, well, they can't do the next question.
Okay. So we've got one more question, and I think Victoria and Jack are disqualified from this. Where did Victoria and Jack meet? A, the hot dog
Ooh.
stand in Camden Yards.
I know this one.
B, backstage at the Jay Leno Show. C, Berklee College of Music. D, the NAMM Show in Anaheim, California.
Oh, shoot.
Trick question.
See.
We have 3 winners.
Yay!
3 winners. Patty and Erica.
Yay!
Wow.
Vicky.
And Vicky.
Yes, but I'm the big winner.
And Cara online.
Yes.
You are the big winner.
You are. He's a big wiener.
Oh my God.
Casey.
Winner. Okay. Well, I don't know. Patty's already a winner, so maybe
I've
we
already
should-
won. I'm a winner just being here. So
Aw.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love this girl.
So, what other winners did we have on this one, other than Jack?
Randall,
What?
Vicky.
Vicky?
And Cara came in first online.
No, I mean for this particular question.
Yeah.
Was that
there's 3 winners.
Vicky and
Yeah,
Erica?
you got
6
3
winners.
correct online answers within 7 seconds of each other.
Oh, okay.
Of course, you know,
Can
3 horses come in within 7 seconds of each
Can
other.
we make
Only
a
one
note?
wins.
Can we make a note of that?
Yeah. They can message you.
Oh.
They can private message you your info.
Do you
And
want
Oh.
Fakara's first.
Yeah. So the people who have won online that are not in the panel here are welcome to message me on Facebook and tell me which question you answered correctly, and then we can discuss what prize you would like, and then I can get your information to send that to you. Okay. And so that concludes our Tacoma Squares for today. And thank you so much for playing the game with us, our studio friends, and then also our virtual friends out there. And as promised, we are going to bring back Victoria and Jack to do a couple of more songs. So kids, you're
All
on.
right.
Yay, and Fakara. Congratulations. All right. And this was a little parody we did on our New Year's show that we
Last
refined.
night.
We refined it this afternoon a little bit.
At Casey's request to perform this on the show.
We would have it no other way but to perform this for Casey's request.
Right?
No, let's do it.
Was quarantining when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray.
I went shopping this morning, staying 6 feet away. The health level was purple, there were people masked up everywhere. But when you're in the pandemic, that's the way to show you care. Yeah, 2020's finally over, oops, glad it's done. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 2021.
We were streaming when we wrote this, so sue me if we play too fast.
But we're out of work musicians playing online for cash. A vaccination's coming, maybe things are gonna be alright. I'm not gonna die, but listen to my doctor tonight. Yeah, 2020's finally over, ooh, glad it's done. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 2021. bucket, it's from the corner liquor store. Ooh, life is always risky and we could die any day. But before I let that happen, I'll stay at home and play it safe. Yeah, 2020's finally over, I'm glad it's done. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 2021. Yeah, 2020's finally over, I'm glad it's done. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 2021. 2021 now. Roll up your sleeves. We made it, honey.
That was amazing. I was dancing the whole time.
That was fantastic.
I couldn't help it.
Love that.
That's one of those songs that I am so familiar with that I end up singing it the right way every time, and so it's very it's confusing on our end.
This is Casey MacGill, and I approve of this message.
There we go.
Yeah. That was great, you guys.
Thanks, man. And this last song is a little love song
The
for
love
you.
song. This is I think possibly one of the last songs I wrote before the pandemic hit, and it's a love song, and I feel it's fitting for you and Jessica, as you know what it's like meeting your match, or you're finding your pair, and so it's really about the perfect pairs.
Pardon me while I shed a tear.
And so it's called The Lottery, and I
The
wrote
Lottery.
The Lottery, and I wrote
Okay.
this with friends Claire, I'm like spacing, Claire Kelly and James Hall, and Claire and I started it, and it was this little tune, a silly tune about two bears on a bike. It was for like a wedding invitation, inspired by a wedding invitation, and then I brought James in, and he brings this a much more soulful aspect to every song he writes with me, and he just kind of said, he's like, how does Jack make you feel? And I said, it's like winning the lottery. And then that's how
Which is different than playing the lottery, because you don't want to make people feel like that.
Oh, Jack.
You want to win. You want to win. That's the key there.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go.
No one to blame. Things come in twos. Sugar and spice. Rhythm and blues. You can't deny an undeniable pair. A left and a right, a kick and a snare. Being with you's like winning the lottery. You've become part of me after so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. Hammer and nail, hello and goodbye. We go together like a laugh and a cry. Birds and the bees part of me after so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. It's plain to see we fit so naturally. Being with you's like winning the lottery. You become part of me after so long alone. Your hand in mine awakens the heart in me, just like a melody from so long ago. Being with you's like winning the lottery.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that was great. I
Fabulous.
love that song.
Thank you.
Great.
That was so. You wrote that at the beginning of the year, then, huh?
Yeah, it was in February.
Okay.
Last year.
Wow.
Yeah, now
How
our
is it
songs
good time to win the lottery?
our songs are a lot angrier now.
No, they're not.
Okay. I'm going to do a song for you right now, and this one is a song about it's about love being a good thing, and it was inspired by a movie which never got made, but the title of the movie was called Head in the Clouds, and it was supposed to be a 1930s film, and so I got a call from a friend of mine who said, you know, there's this movie getting made, and you want to submit a song. So I sat down and wrote a song that was also the title of the film, and that was it. I never heard it. You know, the movie ended up not getting made, but I like this song, and it goes like this. I'm going to play some ukulele and switch over to my other camera here. Head in the clouds. Hey, how's the weather up there? Got my head in the clouds. Honey, I'm walking on air. Nose to the grindstone, feet on the ground. A window without a view. But baby, when you kiss me, I found myself seeing skies of blue. Head in the clouds. And now my heart's on my sleeve. I'm falling in love. It's hard to believe. Old man depression, he's gone with the wind. Got my head in the clouds. Let the sun shine in. clouds. Hey, how's the weather up there? Got my head in the clouds. Honey, I'm walking on air. Nose to the grindstone, feet on the ground, a window without a view. But baby, when you kiss me, I found myself seeing skies of blue. Head in the clouds, and now my heart's on my sleeve. I'm falling in love, it's hard to believe. Old man depression, he's gone with the wind. Got my head in the clouds, let sunshine in. Head in the clouds, let the sunshine in.
Yeah. Great tune.
And I'm going to do one more for you right now. This one kind of encapsulates all the angst that came with living in Spokane for a number of years. And when I was there for a period of a couple of years, I lived in an old farmhouse south of town. And it was a beautiful little bit of country. It was on a couple of acres, and it had a big, long front porch. And I ended up writing this song called Front Porch Rockin'. And this tune, it reminds me a little bit of Randy Newman. I think the piano part is a little bit reminiscent of his style. So here's a little bit of Front Porch Rockin' for you. Front porch rockin', shadows fade the light. Thoughts go trailing to remember when. Voices talking, stars winking in the night. Alleys echo to where the boy has been. Oh, reverie, telephone don't ring. Oh, used to be. That don't mean a thing. Front porch rockin', I'm feeling misery. My heart is breaking. It's the same old friend. Can I make it minus all the pain and awaken to be myself again? Telephone don't ring. Oh, used to be. That don't porch rocking. I'm feeling misery. My heart is breaking. It's the same old friend. Can I make it minus all the pain and awaken to be myself again? And awaken to be myself again.
Whoa. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah.
Rocking. And that kind of brings us to the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Really want to thank everybody who was on the show today for joining us. Patty and Abe and Erica and Vicky and our celebrity bartender, Jesse. Thanks, Jesse. That was I love the whole idea of having the bottle with the measurements, and you could just fill it up and you're good to go. Give it a shake and you've got your cocktail. That's fantastic.
I love that. Yeah, that was great.
And of course, our fabulous musical guests, Victoria Box and Jack Mayer. Tacoma's finest, not Tacoma's, Costa Mesa's finest. Yeah, that's right. And we actually have my friend Dan Barrett is also in Costa Mesa. He's not too far from you guys, and it's really great to have you on the show. And we had a great time watching your bringing in the new year with you last night. It was really fun, and we hope that you all can come back and join us again. And that goes for all of
anytime.
There you are. There you are. And that goes for Jesse and Walter and Erica and Abe and Patty. Thank you so much for being with us today. There we are. There's I like that cup. What is that? Is that a Rousseau cup?
I think so.
Ah, very good. That's we're speaking about talking about the French artist Rousseau, and that's a kind of and that illustration on there is reminiscent of his painting, which was used on the cover of a great Thelonious Monk record, The Music of Duke Ellington.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It came out in the late 50s, and it's one of Monk's best records, I think.
Wow.
And so that Rousseau has had a long life with a few different incarnations. And now it's on a coffee cup. So there we are.
Yeah, I've had this coffee cup for 40 years.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel I can relate to that.
And there it is right there, Rousseau.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Very good. Well, listen, everybody, we're gonna go to a little film clip that Jessica made of me a couple of years ago playing at a nightclub in Seattle. And this was an all-star band featuring Devon Lewis on drums, Delvon Lamar playing the Hammond organ, and my good friend Mr. Hans Teuber playing the tenor saxophone. And I'm playing piano. And it's funny because you would think maybe that a piano and an organ might clash with each other, but Delvon and I had no problem. It was a wonderful thing. And I'm doing the song Scotch and Soda. So we're going to cue that up, and then we'll have credits that will roll down, which will be acknowledging everybody. And so all of our mics are going to be unmuted, and we can we can talk and have like a post-game wrap-up. And we want to thank everybody for being on the show. And we want to thank everybody in the audience for joining us. And we're going to have another one of these next month. And we're also going to have a continental cocktail hour.
Thursday.
Oh, excuse me. We've got another one coming up next Thursday. Excuse me. The first Thursday. We're going to have one next Thursday. And our musical guests will be Birch Piera and Jenny Littlefield. And so that's going to be a nice show. But then we've got we're going to do a European version. It'll be on Sunday at 11 o'clock in the morning. So our friends on the continent will be able to catch the show. It won't be too late. But anyway, thanks everybody. And the people who won the prizes, let's get in touch with us, and we'll get your information and we'll get the prizes to you. And then those of you here on the show here who were winners, we can find out what you'd like.
What about the cheaters?
Yeah.
What's that?
What do the cheaters get?
You guys, you just need you owe Casey a prize for every wrong answer.
I like that.
There you go. Well, this is the 21st century, and as you know, cheaters prosper. So.
Well, I have some old band shirts I can send you too.
Are they clean?
Just need a location.
Have they been laundered?
The shirts are clean. The music is not.
That's just about perfect, actually.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's roll the tune, and here we go. There it is. And this is at Vito's. Tickety-tick. Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, not here now. It's a very slow tune at this point.
Indeed, it is.
Push the play button.
Yeah.
It's something sort of to the gym. With the spell you got me in. Oh my. Do I feel high? Try not to. But in your eyes, do I feel high? Only ever high.
Every time I feel
do I feel high?
trying my best.
Hold on, they think that I'm just bragging, that I should feel the way that I feel, still beyond the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine from your eye, oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite when you fly? Give me loving.